Welcome back everyone, Mike here. It is Saturday afternoon and I'm going to cut a little bit of firewood here today. It's a little bit warm to be cutting wood, but it's not too bad back here in the woods. It's about 84, 85 degrees, but here in the shade it's not as bad as if you're out standing in the sun. And I'm not going to complain about the heat because Melissa and the girls, they're out in Las Vegas this weekend visiting with Melissa's brother and his family. And she just texted me a little bit ago and she said it's 111 degrees or something in Las Vegas. No thanks, that's all I can say. I don't know how you do it. I could never stand that kind of heat. I would not be into that at all. But anyway, I'm out here on the new trail and I wanted to grade this thing up today a little bit. It's not too bad, but it's still a little bit wet from all the rain we had this week. Mud's really not sticking to the tires, but it's just a little bit tacky, and I want it to dry up a little bit, and I'll hit it with a box blade and seed it and then hit it with a cultipacker. And I also have some wood laying along the sides of the trail from when I built the trail last weekend. So I figured I might as well get that out today, because once I get it seeded, I'd like to stay off it for maybe a week or two and see if that grass starts to grow. I'm not holding my breath, but I got a pretty good seed mix from a guy that knows everything about grass seed. And so if this doesn't work, nothing will. I didn't have to take down very many trees when I built this trail, but I have a lot of stuff laying around, like this maple here. That's just a top. Got a little cherry over there. That one was actually dead. Hopefully it's not too rotted or anything out. It's still good for firewood. We'll know here in a little bit. Got this maple right here. And just all out through here, there's you know, a little bit of firewood laying here and there. So I'll get that all out of there. Then I'll probably come back, you know, later this summer, early fall, and all these brush piles that I have, there's not many, kind of grab all them up with a grapple and get this cleaned up a little bit. But I tried to do this kind of like as low impact as possible. I wanted to trail through the woods, but I didn't want it to look like a bomb went off. But there's always a little bit of cleanup work to do. I may also take this cherry tree down. I damaged it, I think, getting that maple out. I don't know what I hit it with, but I definitely hit it with something. But this tree here, I don't know if you can tell, it goes up there and just starts curving that way. These never last back here. These maples are a little bit taller. You know, this cherry's trying to get to the sunlight, and it'll either just break off eventually or it'll blow over. You know, kind of like this one did at one time. Like that one's too far gone even to use for firewood anymore. Just kind of the natural cycle out here in the woods. Everything fights for sunlight and they compete with one another, and some make it, some don't. Sometimes I take ones down that are still alive, but I know from living here my entire life it's just a matter of a few years and they'll be dead. And if you don't get them when they're still alive or just recently deceased, they get kind of dangerous. I'd much rather cut a live tree than dead ones any day. But anyway, I'm going to get started. So when I'm out in the woods here, I always bring my phone with me in case I need it or whatever, you know, but I get notifications all day long from YouTube, Facebook, email, and I don't really look at the phone that often while I'm working, but occasionally I'll check in to try to stay on top of things. Well, anyway, I was going through some of the comments, and I was having a discussion with somebody this morning in video 205, if you want to check it out. He was wondering why I rented the excavator last weekend instead of using the tractors to build this trail. And I addressed that in the trail building series if you want to watch those videos, but I kind of stand by that. I think it was the right move and I got a lot done. But anyway, that's not what I'm talking about here. He just commented that it's most likely he's twice my age. So the way I see it, there's only two possibilities. Either A, he's 102 years old, which is really cool if he is, or B, I look younger than what I thought I did. So either way, it's kind of a win-win. That MS362 is breaking in very nicely. If you remember, just a few weeks ago I did a video comparing that to the old 036 Pro. You know, the MS362 was definitely faster, but I think I'll do that video again maybe this fall, and I think it'll be way faster. Each time I use it, it runs faster and faster. This is only the let's see, third tank of gas through this now. Wow, it is hot out here. Now I remember why I don't like cutting firewood as much in the summer as I do in the fall and winter. But anyway, the good news is this is the first official load of firewood to be hauled on the new trail. So like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.